A very good afternoon to respected ma'am and all my dear classmates. We Savi and Sangeeta today presenting our PPT on the topic of biodegradable and sustainable polymers. So here we proceed. Biodegradable and sustainable polymers are materials that can decompose through microbial action, often derived from renewable resources, to offer a lower carbon footprint alternative to traditional plastics. They are converted back into natural elements like water, carbon dioxide, and biomass, etc. So now introduction. Polymers are long chain molecules made from repeating unit called monomers. Conventional polymers are non-biodegradable and cause several environment problems. Last point, biodegradable and sustainable polymers are emerging as eco-friendly alternatives. Now, need for sustainable polymers. First, need is the plastic pollution, over 400 million tons produced annually. Second need is traditional plastics take centuries to decompose. Last need is for sustainable polymers. Are sustainable polymers reduce carbon footprint and dependence on fossil fuels. Now, what are the biodegradable polymers? Biodegradable polymers are materials that decompose naturally in the environment through the action of microorganisms into basic components like water, carbon dioxide, and biomass. They are designed to reduce plastic waste and are made from both natural resources and synthetic ones, polylactic acid or PLA, etc. So, polymers that broke down by microorganisms into carbon dioxide, water, and biomass, that are called biodegradable polymers. Second point is decompose naturally or under composting conditions, made from renewable or bio-based monomers. Now, the classification of biodegradable polymers. Uh, Biodegradable polymers are divided into two types, biopolymers and polymers. Uh, Polymers, we have three polymers here, PCl, PGA and PBSA, and biopolymers are divided into three types, that are from biomass, from microorganisms, from biotechnology. From biomass we have proteins, polysaccharides. In proteins we have whey protein, casein, gluten, and in polysaccharides we have starch, cellulose, carrageenan. Now, the examples of sustainable polymers. There are very different type of examples in sustainable polymers, that are, first is PLA, that is from corn starch used in packaging and medical sutures. Second, PHA, from microbial fermentation used in coatings and bioplastics, starch based plastics, food packaging. Last is cellulose acetate, textile fibers and films. Now here is the picture about the sustainable future and the towards sustainable future. Now the mechanisms of biodegradation. Biodegradation is the breakdown of complex organic compounds into simpler substances by microorganisms. It is a process that typically involves three main stages, that are biodegradation and biofragmentation, and the last is assimilation. So the specific mechanisms include enzymatic reactions like hydrolysis and oxidation, which introduce functional groups or break bonds, making larger polymers more accessible for microbial activity. So here are some points about mechanism of biodegradation, that here we proceed. First is enzymatic hydrolysis of polymer chains and the fragmentation into smaller molecules. Last is microbial assimilation conversion into CO2, CH4 and water. So here are some advantages of our biodegradable and sustainable polymers, that are they are eco-friendly and non-toxic, and they are also renewable raw materials. They are reduced greenhouse gas emissions. They compostable and recyclable also, and they are safe for medical and food use. Now the challenges about sustainable and biodegradable polymers. So high production cost, limited mechanical strength, sensitive to moisture and temperature, industrial composting required. Now here are the applications. First is medical, such as implants, drug delivery. Second, packaging, that is food wraps, disposable cutlery, agricultural, mulch films, fertilizers, and last is textile industry application, uh, biodegradable fibers and clothing. So these are the applications of biodegradable and sustainable polymers. Now the future prospects. Smart biodegradable polymers, they are nanotechnology integration, industrial scale production, circular economy, materials. Last is the conclusion about that we studied above. Uh, Biodegradable and sustainable polymers are key to a cleaner planet. Combine chemistry and sustainability for a better future, and so on. Can replace traditional plastics with research and innovation, and also the complex organic compounds into simple. So here are the references from where we studied or written for the PPT. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.